According to records, this was a youth correctional facility until 1962, when the estate was overtaken by an obscure Soviet research fund, the Institute for Human Betterment.
Looks deserted.
The place was abandoned after a fire in '89. Then, only a few weeks ago, it was acquired by an anonymous investor using cryptocurrency. It has to be Lucas Gray.
He's here.
Be careful, 47. The breadcrumbs are almost too easy to follow. It could be a trap.
Not a trap. An invitation.
You came home. I knew you would. You've come a long way, 47. And even now, you don't remember.
This place.
This was our prison, where Father trained us, shaped us into killers for Providence. Now, you don't remember. They ripped it out of you, wiped it away, but I do. I remember everything.
You're a terrorist with nothing to lose. You'd say anything.
I know, it's difficult. You never miss your mark or question your function, but we made a pact. You and I. Do this, and we both lose.
There was an incident. That boy, he died.
He lived. Because of you. Don't you remember his name? You know this. Deep down, you know. What was his name?
Subject 6. Your name is Subject 6.
And what is our purpose?
To take them all down.
We were gonna tear it all down. The Institute, Providence, everyone who'd ever hurt us. We failed. The partners grew paranoid, made sure that Ortmeyer's children would never challenge them again. I'm the only one who got away unchanged. The only one left who remembers.
Ortmeyer was Providence.
Everything he did to us, everything he made us do, it all leads back to that.
I'm breaking more rules than I care to count, Mr. Gray. What's your play?
The partners hide behind a cloak of anonymity. Only one man knows their true identities. Your client, the top controller, the one they call the Constant. He is the key.
But he is untraceable. So what am I missing?
A man would come to the Institute. A man with a Providence pin. The first Constant. If we find him, if he's still alive, he's our way in.
You don't know who he is, but 47 does. That's what this reunion is all about.
Show them.
You're just gonna hand it over. Our one bargaining chip.
Olivia.
Fine. 47's memory was erased, irreversibly at the time. But after Ortmeyer's death, his estate was acquired by the Ether Corporation. And they made an antidote.
It's a long shot, I know.
This is not how it works. We don't just join the revolution. ICA is neutral. We don't take sides.
I hate to break it to you, lady, but neutrality is a side. It's the side of the status quo.
People have died. Civilians. You align yourself with terrorists, murderers.
Sometimes even monsters serve a purpose.
Look,
Enough. You have a choice. But I made mine a long time ago. I will finish what I started.
Subject 47. Most gifted of all my boys. So you're the pick of the litter. Tell me about the incident. The subject ran away. He and another boy. The instigator was punished accordingly. As were all the neighbors. My men did what needed to be done. It won't happen again. Bring your house in order, Doctor. You won't like the alternative.
I remember who he is.
gentlemen, let's go over the plan. The first constant is none other than Janus, the legendary Cold War spy master. A KGB senior officer and head of the 6th Column Special Branch at Lubyanka, Janus is a certified genius and expert of counterintelligence. He retired from the KGB in 1988 when he fell out of favor with the Kremlin and defected to the US. Shortly after, the Soviet Union collapsed. Now, it is unclear when Janus stepped down as the constant, but since 2004, he has been a resident of a quiet community in suburban Vermont. Mr. Gray.
Right. So here's the catch. As an elite KGB agent, Janus was trained to withstand interrogation and torture. No amount of pressure will force him to disclose information he doesn't want to. Instead, we will need to search his home for clues. But if Providence learns of our presence, the game is up.
So we frame Janus. Make Providence think he was the real shadow client.
Correct. I will file a false ICA report, claiming to have traced a number of calls from Janus's house to the Institute in Romania. The case will seem clear. Mr. Gray was only a figurehead. Janus was pulling the strings all along. And by eliminating him, we will have neutralized the militia, once and for all.
However, for this subterfuge to work, you'll also need to deal with Janus's security detail. A Providence herald and former Secret Service agent by the name of Nolan Cassidy. Intel describes him as diligent and inquisitive, and we cannot risk that he contradicts our story to his employer.
Seems workable.
I certainly hope so. Everything depends on this next move, 47. You made this our fight. Now let's even the playing field.
Tiens, il y a deux personnes à tuer là. Un vieillard et le fils. Alors je pense pas que ça doit être son fils. Je sais pas. Bon, on va voir comment ça va se passer.
Whittleton Creek, Vermont. On the surface, a picture-perfect suburban dream. Wide roads, golden maple trees and verdant lawns. Most residents here are white-collar professionals, ranging from university staff to government employees.
Most, but not all. Janus's unpresuming home is protected by a host of bodyguards, and intel shows that the fragile former constant rarely leaves the property.
Nolan Cassidy, on the other hand, roams the neighborhood streets. A recent arrival, the dutiful Providence Herald is busy making threat assessments and settling in with his security team.
Now remember, this is about more than just revenge. Janus is the key to bring down Providence. So get in there and find us a lead.
Good luck, 47.
Ah ouais, ça commence. Attends. Parce que batterie de... Bon, alors on va commencer par là. Attends, je regarde un peu. Ok. Il y a 2 cibles à faire, ok. On va commencer par là.
47. I have marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information we need. Good luck.
Have a fly. Charles Blake III appreciates you. Hey, you guys haven't been poking around frog habitat behind the house, have you? No. Oh, okay, great. It's just that, well, I saw one of those security people from Mr. Janus's house, and I'm pretty sure he was burying something back there. Excuse me! Whoa! Stop right there! You're gonna reflect it! Huh.
You are such a fool! How could you forget the class?
Même pas, on peut pas passer.
Nice suit, sir, really. But I'm sorry, I can't let you through.
I have to tell you, these are the best muffins I ever had.
I'm supposed to be glad for a house. I found something.
Putain, c'est brouillé partout ici.
All
one of Janus's gardeners had...
You don't need explosives. We're gonna keep them safe in our trunk until you produce that license, okay?
Putain, ça fait chier.
Honey, it's me. Nicole? Yes, I know they're coming for dinner. I have to finish my...
A law...
I thought this was supposed to be a quiet Saturday, but there are just so many letters. I got a package for Batty as well. Did you know he was engaged in a lawsuit against Janus, that old Russian guy I talked about? No, there's only me here to cover it. I would love it if someone else could. Back off a little, buddy. You're starting to freak me out.
Found another package? Yeah. Tossed it in trash like the others. I really like gun, you know. But Mr. Jan...
Honey, it's me. You called? Yes, I know they're coming for dinner. I have to finish my rounds first. I thought this was supposed to be a quiet Saturday, but there are just so many letters. I got a package for Batty as well. Did you know he was engaged in a lawsuit against Janus, that old Russian guy I talked about? No, there's only me here to cover it. I would love it if someone else could help. Even if it was only with that package to Batty. He talks and talks, and I just don't have time for that today. All right, I'll call you when I'm over by the bus. Bye.
Il y a le caméra devant. Oh, ça. Faudrait qu'il dégage lui. Hein. Vas-y, casse-toi. Ah merde, maintenant le stock qui revient.
I really like gun. But Mr. Janice wants to smoke. Why stop? His age.
Hey, you've been instructed to keep the man alive. Pack of smokes per day ain't gonna do one of the famous models.
I really don't think our duty goes that far. The old man wants a few smokes to do things, so what?
J'attends qu'il finisse discuter.
Let him have some fun. It's not like we're tucking him into bed at night, making sure the covers aren't folded around his frail old body.
Actually, something made me do that last night.
Shut up. Kidding.
Damn it is.
Bon, là c'est impossible. Je crois qu'on va essayer, on va se déguiser en lui. Attends.
Ah, Larry.
Then, how'd you day?
No, good night today. This is West Main Market, and I'm not carrying any of your heavy boxes for Mr. Janus.
Hey, we're all right. Not getting younger, boy. As long as this baby don't feel oxygen and you work out, we're all right. Stuff is made.
I bet. They don't make them like that anymore.
Sure don't. You have a nice day now, Mr. Anderson. Say hi to your mother for me.
Likewise, Larry.
Bah ouais, merde. Je suis... C'est trop risqué. Hein? C'est pas vrai. C'est... droguer pour les attirer. La deuxième caméra que t'as détruit.
Have a nice day.
What happened to you?
Yo, buddy.
Life, son.
Who is this?
God.
Finally. End to James. Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him. Still. We are close now, 47.
Ouais, c'est que quand même.
device has been terminated.
A recording of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the vacant buildings as a base of operations, 47. A letter from Janus to someone called Zoe. It looks like a draft, and is full of explicit descriptions of how unhappy Janus is with Zoe and her sister having been appointed chairwomen of the Arc Society. I've heard that name before. This is a good find, 47.
Raccoon.
Excuse me?
Awesome.
Ah, elle était juste là, la caméra.